Hello dear, I hope you're having a great day. Welcome to another informative session with Meta Clinic Nigeria. Today I'll be talking about something that women in their 40s, late 40s would easily relate with. So I'm talking about those changes in periods in the menstrual cycle that start happening in the late 40s down to the 50s, and whereby the period starts changing from the regular 28 days, that's 4 weeks, and start becoming a 6 weekly thing or longer. When this starts happening, most times we're dealing with menopause. And when we talk about menopause, we're talking about the cessation of menstrual periods, permanent cessation. Usually once a woman is off her periods for 12 months, that qualifies as menopause. But you see, around this time, before this happens, there are a lot of changes which I said earlier, that women may start thinking that okay, it may just be a delay to their normal period because of stress and what have you, but then some other things comes down, add up, and then later on it may make sense to those who maybe are aware or have information about this. But you see, why we usually have menopause, or why that happens, because it's because of a natural phenomenon whereby the body now stops producing the hormones that would usually cause that interplay in causing menstruation or periods to happen. So a drop in the very popular hormones that guide the menstrual cycle, which are estrogen, progesterone, and some testosterone also, of course, still in play. So that's what usually happens. But of course, menopause is a very natural, very natural process, and must be appreciated, and must also be dealt with accordingly. But when these changes start happening in the early phases, before that permanent condition of up to 12 months, we call that period the perimenopause. That is the period around the menopause. And this actually happens in two phases. It has an early phase and a late phase. And around this time, apart from just these fluctuations in period, which are not even the bigger problems that people who are around menopause deal with, are the other symptoms like hot flushes, like night sweat, where people just feel uneasy, they're not able to sleep well, they feel so tired easily, they have a lot of mood swings, and women around this time also are anxious, they have difficulty concentrating, what we usually describe as the brain fog. And they may also start experiencing vaginal dryness, palpitations, even difficulty with urination. Now this all happen around those early to late periods of perimenopause, which would usually start around the age of 47, down a bit, and keep moving to 50s. Now the average age at which most women come to menopause is 51. So some people, as we mentioned earlier, could happen earlier, some a little bit later, but it's been seen that on average around the age of 51, most women would have come to menopause. Now with all of these symptoms, when they start, a woman may be a little bit worried. Okay, she wants to be sure, is this menopause coming in or what? And then she may want to go in for some tests. Now the test, to check these hormone levels that we spoke about earlier, or those that control it, may not be the best measures around this period, because as we said earlier, this month the period may be a little bit delayed, in next one, so it's just quite erratic, and even the hormonal interplay, so it may not give the best picture. But with the symptoms and all of this put together, the doctor, whoever the health provider the woman consult, will be able to arrive at the diagnosis of menopause. But you see, apart from just all those other symptoms that we spoke about, in some women, menopause may come with some complications, where you have the thinning of the bones of the body, what we call osteoporosis, or you even start having some other heart challenges and what have you. But of course, this doesn't happen in everybody, and so some people even go through the menopause without having the earlier symptoms that we spoke about as much as some would. But you see, the good news about all of this is that there's treatment to help to feel better, treatment to even protect against some of these complications. And that's why you should subscribe to our channel to get this on our next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.